Hello, Carl here with Sustainability Theory News. We're over at WashingtonPost.com, and they have an article about a growing number of young Americans are leaving their desk jobs to start farms. For the second time in U.S. history, young farmers have actually grown 2.2%, not a lot, and certainly not enough to replace the large number of older farmers that are retiring every year. The average age of the farmers between about 58, 60 years old. That's pretty old. That means that there's a lot of people that are retiring and they may need a way to transition their farm or transition their land. Now, this is based off a USDA survey, and they also talk about a Young Farmers Coalition survey. And they talk about basically 69% of the young farmers have college degrees when they start this farm, significantly higher than the general population. And they're also far more likely to grow organically, limit pesticide fertilizer use, diversify their crops and animals, because just like your retirement portfolio, any sort of investments you want to make, you want to diversify. And they're also deeply involved in local food systems rather than selling off their crops to large commodity exchanges. So there's a lot of benefits to having young people farm. Stronger local food systems and transitions for transition of land ownership for old farmers are just two of them. But the Young Farmers Coalition, they really are trying to find ways to make it easier for farmers to operate. They talk about in their survey, which we will link to. Here's a link to their page and their PDF report right here, Building a Future with Farmers too. Basically, farmers have a lot of problems with gaining access to land, student loans, training, labor, and they talk about health insurance too, because it is a stressful occupation that has many dangers to it. But there's a lot of different ways to solve these problems if you're creative. Of course, none of them are very easy, but they can be a very simple approach. Maybe just starting with a part-time job while you transition into your farm. Maybe you have some hobbies or some crafts or some other way to supplement your income. Maybe in addition to starting a CSA, Community Supported Agriculture, you start some sort of volunteer basis where people can help with the labor. There are a lot of problems that young farmers face, but as many problems as there are just as many, if not more, solutions. You just have to find the solution that works with your particular strengths, skills, and experience. I will link to this page in the Washington Post as well as this page on the National Young Farmers Coalition website in the description. If you'd like to see more news headlines like this, subscribe to my channel. Have a great day.